Hello, friends. Oh, my head is cut off on this angle. Hello, welcome to the last Mat Pilates stream of the semester. Yay! I made it to the end of my semester. I just had one of my last classes today. I had my last carpentry class today. So I took my little toolbox home. So very exciting. I just need to do the final for that class. This is the last workout I have for this class. I just need to do like one last assignment for it, and then I'm done. I just need to take the final for my class on Thursday, and then that's it. I am free for 4 weeks, maybe slightly less than 4 weeks, before I start my summer class. I don't know if I'm going to take 2 classes yet or just one, but we'll see. So let's get into it. Let's get into the last Mat Pilates workout of the semester, and probably my last Mat Pilates stream ever. So let's do it. See if I can get my AirPods to connect. Here we go. Oh, I see that my devices have switched where they're connecting to. Please connect. One. The last time, I wanted my setup to work and it couldn't do it for me. But that's okay. Now the sound won't be as crisp through my mic. I'll just be me yelling at my iPad. But that's okay. We're gonna make it work. So we got some nice little back stretches going here. I feel like normally we start with like lunges and jump ropes, but that's okay. We just got a little Michael Bublé to the back stretches. I got out of my construction class early, which was exciting, but I had to finish my workday because I left my workday really early to go pick up pizzas for my construction class. It was our last day. We were doing a little potluck, and I'm like, what should I bring that would be fun? I'm like, Costco pizzas. And I like brought way too much pizza, but that's okay. Alright, just gonna hold my back here in the middle. Oh, the sound problem was you. I think it was, I turned my mic off a little bit. Or I turned my mic off, so I think that helps a little bit. Alright. I'm back to stretching my back. If you all have been here for my last probably like 3 Mat Pilates streams, this is the same playlist because I love it because I don't have to worry about pressing skip when there's ads. Is it the most exciting playlist? No. But I don't have to press skip on ads, and that is worth it for me. Alright, onto the ground for a dart. So, holding myself as if I'm a dart being thrown through a dartboard, essentially. I feel like what this looks like. Hello, welcome. Alright, nice little break. I'm gonna put my hands up so that I don't put my face down on the mat.
Although it's starting to get warm where I'm at, and I feel like I've actually gotten kind of greasy and sweaty today. But I still don't want to put my face on this mat. That's okay. This workout's a little bit of a shorter one. It's 38 minutes, so. And I feel like normally these workouts are in like the 40-minute range. So a touch shorter. We'll see if it ends with a meditation, then it'll be really short, but we'll see. I'm gonna study a little bit more for my construction final after this, because I'm gonna take it tomorrow. It's not due till the 25th, but I just want to get it done so that I can relax a little bit. And I just don't think, even if I were to study for like 2 or 3 more days, I'm just not sure I'm gonna get all the different kinds of wood and the different kinds of like fasteners straight in my head. But that's okay. That's what the internet's for. But when I was in my class today, the professor was like, somehow it got brought up that I had already submitted my report, and he was like, yeah, Catherine did a good report. And one of my friends in class was like, I hope I do a report that's as good as that. And the professor's like, oh, Catherine's was pretty good. And I was like, I didn't think mine was that good. Like, I kind of didn't follow some of his instructions on the report. Like, I did and I didn't. Because you're supposed to write out steps for how you would do for everything. You know, kind of like step 1, step 2, step 3, this is what you do. But I kind of broke mine more out into like, here's what you do for the sides. Here's what you do for the edges. So, I don't know. I don't feel like that's as, like, sophisticated, but that's okay. Alright, should we try to go for 30 here, just so I can put it down on my thing? I don't know if I'm up to doing 30, but we'll give it a go and we'll see. Five. 10. 15. 20. 25. 30. Okay. Oh, I made it. That was, I don't know, somehow where I was placing my hands was like hurting my wrists. Like it was like, I don't know, it was like really pushing into the palms of my hands, which was weird. But hey, we made it. I feel like that's the one benefit of this Pilates class is like, I feel like this is probably like the most push-ups I've ever been able to do in my life, because I'm not normally a fan of push-ups. I just feel like middle school physical education traumatized me with them. Because we used to have to do this thing. I don't know, maybe this is just like a weirdly unique experience, but we used to have to do this thing where we stand on numbers for the PE class, like according to like your last name or whatever. And like, so today's the 22nd, so if you were standing on number 22, you would have to like go up in front of the class and catch the attendance sheets. Like the teacher would like throw the attendance sheet up in the air, and you'd have to try to catch this attendance slip. And if you caught it, it was fine. Everyone could hang out until you ran to put the attendance sheet on like the gate where like the little TAs would come by and collect it. And if you didn't catch the attendance slip, everyone would have to do push-ups until you came back from bringing the attendance slip back. And it was never like that many push-ups because people would be like running to like put that attendance slip on the gate. But I was like, this is terrible. Like, I think that really just tarnished push-ups reputation for me, was the fact that like I was trying to catch this attendance sheet and the whole class had to do push-ups because of me. It was just awful. I don't know if they still do stuff like that in schools, but it was truly terrible. And it was just like embarrassing too, because I'm there trying to catch the attendance slip and it's just all bad. So from then on, I've not been a fan of push-ups. I still wouldn't say I'm a fan, but this Mat Pilates class required them of me, so we did some. All right. Second plank of 4, I'm thinking. It's only taken me 16 weeks to sort of figure out the general pattern of these classes. Also not a fan of planks, so I'm glad we're getting these out of the way at the beginning as well. It's funny, my professor filmed this workout that I'm following in 2020, so I don't know what he's been doing since then. Like, he's just teaching a class with, like, the same concept. The same, like, videos, like, saying everything for the past, like, 3 years. You love planks? Good for you. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. I mean, they're, like, fantastic for you, but I don't like them. Alright. Last one. Here we go. So I was looking for fun carpentry projects that I want to do, like while I have a break from classes for a month. And the construction class that I'm taking this summer, it's like a virtual, like it's more of like a blueprint class than like actually physically constructing anything. So I like physically have a break till like August. I'm like, all right, let's like try to find some fun, easy projects I can do over the summer so I can hone my skills a little bit and be like less embarrassing when I get to residential framing next semester. So I decided I was going to go on TikTok and try to find these projects, and that was an interesting wormhole. I found all kinds of things. I probably don't have the skills to build them, but I saved them anyway to a playlist. But I found this woman that does like bikini carpentry. Like she'll just be like using the table saw, or like using the miter saw, like in a swimsuit or like lingerie, and I'm like, all right, I applaud you for that. I am like too afraid of the wood kicking back at me or getting into like weird situations, like in like my Dickies coveralls. I would like never be like, I don't know. I was like even a little bit afraid to wear like short sleeves to class for the longest time, but I got over that because I've been wearing short sleeves for a while. But like I don't know, I've like seen like wood kick out like when people cut stuff, and people that are good, they know what they're doing. Like the saw will just like kick out a little bit of wood sometimes, and I'm like, imagine like if that just like hit my like bare legs. I was wearing like swimwear for some reason doing carpentry. Like that would be crazy. But I applaud her efforts. I really feel like it was impressive. I feel like this would be a little bit more relaxing if I put my head down on the mat, but I know I'm gonna put my head down on this. Bikini gardening is better. I feel like that's definitely a safer alternative to like bikini carpentry, but you know, she found her niche. She, you know, I think she had a good number of followers, so she's found something that works for her. But yeah, I feel like bikini gardening is much less risk. Hello, welcome to the stream. Little walrus stretch moment. I feel like this kind of feels good on my back. I don't know, maybe I'm just hurting my back. Hard to say. Do a nice little child's pose. This one is fantastic for my shoulders. Ooh, I just love the way this feels. Alright, left foot forward. I get my left and right confused. Make sure I get the right foot here. Alright, nice little pigeon stretch. Although I feel like this is more of a flamingo stretch, but open to interpretation, I suppose. I wish I could say I'd gotten more flexible during this semester, but I'm not sure I can say that. I also thought at some point that this class was going to involve tiny hand weights, but this is the last class and it has not, so that's okay. But like the picture for this class, like the whatever, like the class assignment, like background photo, it was like a woman doing like this but with weights, and I'm like, oh, thank goodness I have small. I don't have super small weights. I think the smallest weights I have are like 3 pounds, 3 or 4 pounds. So not like super small, but small enough that I could maybe like do what was needed with like a small break also. Alright, is this my favorite stretch? This is last time for my favorite stretch. Although I feel like I end like some of my just like regular workout streams with this as well. So this is not the end of this stretch, but I guess it's the last time doing it in my class. I feel like this would be kind of relaxing to do like in a classroom. This would be like a nice like kind of de-stressing break from just like the craziness of like work and school and life. But it's also kind of nice because I don't live super close. I mean, I live probably like 20 minutes away from the school that I go to, but if I had to like drive all the way out there for like a 40-minute workout, I'd be like, I don't know about that. So I am kind of glad this class is online. Also, parking is hard. Because it's a community college, just like a lot of the classes are in the evenings for like people who work to make it to them, and it's just kind of crazy trying to get parking sometimes in the evening. Like I'll just end up parking really far away, but that's okay. But I was like late to like one of my first classes because like I just could not find a place to park. I feel like we did the stretch a longer today than we normally do. No, okay, on my back. We're doing 100s, which are these, I guess. I think it's like 4 sets of 25. Just kind of flapping. 20. 25. And relax. Roll around a little bit. Give myself a little hug. You're doing amazing, Catherine. Something like that. Our professor's relaxing like this, which I feel like is not super relaxing, but I prefer just kind of this, but to give it a try next break. 5. 10. 16. Oh, 15. Well, gosh, I'm kind of wrong number that. Though in my defense, my professor's counting out all the numbers, which is throwing me off a little bit. I know. That's such a good stretch. It just hurts in such a good way. It's one of those ones that I feel like I could do for like a minute or two, and I'm like, that was painful, but like that was good for me. Alright, third set. 5. We'll see if I can count out the right numbers this time. 10. 15. 20. 25. Right. Little break, and then we've got one more set to make 100. Yay. I guess I'll try doing what my professor was doing here. So that's kind of relaxing. This is kind of a stretch. Ouch. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right. Made it. Oh, hello. Or good morning, I guess. It is almost midnight here. Alright, 10 of these. 2 and 1. Flipping it over for 10 on this side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And back over the first side again. Maybe. Hard to say. Just kind of hanging out here in the middle, I guess. Okay, back over. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back over to the other side. I feel like it takes me like 5 little inches to like flip over. Other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're gonna maybe do this again? I think so. Alright, last time on each side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. This mic is kind of bothering me here. Alright. Last time on this side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Why am I falling off the mat now? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. I don't know how I inched all the way over here. Alright. Okay, we've got 2 minutes of dead bugs with sets of 5. The professor's definition of a dead bug is different than mine, so let me remember what it is that he wants from me. Yeah, these are, I feel like, more intense maybe than what I have in my mind as a dead bug, but that's okay. 30. 4. I'm gonna take my hair down and I'm like slamming into my claw clip each time I come down with my hair here. Alright, my cute little yin yang claw clips. Coming out. It's okay, it didn't match the outfit anyway. But all my like, jumbo claw clips are in my tool bag. It's in my car. But I guess now that I don't have my construction class till August, I can take my claw clips out and take my tool bag out of my car. Although I suppose, like, there's always a need for a titanium hammer, so maybe I should just leave that in the car. Small little break here. Yeah, these are kind of interesting. They're kind of interesting. Because I feel like normally, when I think of a dead bug, it's like more of like this, where you're like, well, I guess it's opposite arm, opposite leg. I'm not good at those kinds of exercises, but this is different than that. Maybe this is actually a dead bug and the other thing's something completely different, but This is an interesting challenge. Okay, I don't remember what number I was at here. So we're gonna do one more on each side and then call that 5. Take a small little break here. And I probably have time to get one more in. I don't know. I have no concept of how long 2 minutes is. So on my work team, like half of my work team is Canadian and then half are Americans like myself. And they were talking about how it's like really hard, like when you're in the United States, how it will say like, oh, in 300 feet make a right, and they're like, I don't know what 300 feet means, and someone's like, well, if it said 100 kilometers, would you know? And they're like, yes. And I'm like, I live in America, and if it says turn 300 feet, I'm like, oh, I don't really know what 300 feet means. I like watch it count down, and then that's how I know I'm getting close to my turn. But yeah, I don't know. I actually have no concept of, I guess, things like how long 2 minutes is or what 300 feet is. Alright, we got some little side to sides here. I guess you should be doing this more slowly. The professor's doing it more slowly than I am. Oh, he's taking a break now, though. So we'll rethink the timing in a second. As in now. Okay, slowly. I feel like with these stretches where I'm like rolling someplace, I end up like just rolling somewhere else. Like I feel myself slowly rolling this way. But that's okay. Just scooch myself back up to where I started. Do it again. I guess I should be lifting my head up more here. A little bit more ab engagement or something. Scoot it again. I can scoot myself back. And again. And a little break. Oh, Professor's taking a little rest like that. Nice little stretch. Okay, I see it. Kind of nice. Alright, one more set here. Alright. That's kind of tiring. Alright. Table extenders. Oh, we've already started the exercise. I guess this makes sense why it's called a tabletop extender. Oh, here's the extender version. Okay, so I guess it's 5 of them like that, and then the last 10 are extended. I feel like this exercise surprises me every time. I'm like, whoa, what are we doing here? What is a pen and paper player? Oh, you're used to gallons, feet, hectares, inches, meters, miles, kilometers, or yards. Whatever it takes, very useful. That is a good skill. I am unfortunately very ignorant and do not know how to convert them all. Alright, here we go again. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Time for the extension portion. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I feel like I I learned how to do like all those conversions that you do, like in school where they're like, if something is 6 feet, how many inches is it? And you have to like set up like this whole like railroad track thing and like convert and multiply things. I do know how to do those conversions. But like, if you ask me what 10 kilometers was, I couldn't tell you. Well, I do know that because of like running, but like if you ask me what like 100 was, I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. Because I ran one 10K in my life. It was like a grueling 6 miles and some whatever it is. And after that, I'm like, you know what? I just prefer running on my own. I don't want to run with others. Alright, Blue Bridge O'Clock. Somehow I got behind on the extension part. That's what gets me every time. I'm always like, whoa, now we're extending. But nice little, I would call this like a glute bridge hold. Just to hold in the glute bridge and then taking a little break. And back up. I do appreciate how, not that the professor would do this in his videos, but like, some I feel like, when I used to work out with YouTube videos, like, influencers would have like really kind of crazy like sound effects in their like videos when you would like be taking a break or switching exercise, like all of a sudden like a whistle or like a horn or something. I'm like, this is intense. But the professor like will just like take a break and not say anything. I'm like, alright, great. Fantastic. Am I a little bit behind? Maybe, but at least there was no whistle screaming at me. I don't know, one of those people I want to get yelled at or whistled at, I guess. Or like a horn blown at me when it's time to switch exercises. I feel like it's kind of stretching my back. I don't know. Maybe it's just hurting my back. Not sure. Oh, we were having a break. Hello. I'm good. I'm a little bit stressed because it's finals week, but otherwise I'm doing okay. I hope you're doing better than that. But I'm wrapping my mat Pilates class right now. You're all witnessing it, so it's kind of nice to just kind of wrap up all these things. Just have one more in-person class to go to, and then I have to like actually do the finals for all these classes, and then I'm done. Truth or dare? Because I look so nice, I guess. I'm sorry, I'm really boring. I pick truth every time. I have been for the last like 10 years, so hit me with the truth. But like, if it's something weird, I'm not answering. See, that's a weird question I'm not gonna answer. But I appreciate you trying to shoot your shot there. Alright, the last part of this is just a guided meditation. So we're just gonna do a nice little stretch here, and then that's it. That's the mat Pilates for the semester. Will I do mat Pilates again? Maybe not in the near future. We're gonna go back to my TikTok workouts that I screenshot and haphazardly throw together. Because I've gained like a couple pounds this semester. I feel like maybe because I've been doing this and like not my normal workouts, or maybe because I'm stressed with school, not sure, but we need those to go away. So I'm going to be doing my normal workouts. Gosh, I'm not stretching the longest time. I'm very inflexible right now. I'm just gonna do a little butterfly stretch here. I also maybe should go back to my stretch streams because this is terrible. Can I type to you and whisper after stream? Not after that truth or dare question. If you're gonna ask me that in a public forum, I do not want to know what you want to ask me in a private forum. I feel like this is a pigeon stretch. I feel like here I look like an actual pigeon. I feel like this other stretch that the professor calls a pigeon stretch, This one, I feel like I'm gonna refer to this one as flamingo, and I feel like this very strange pose that I've just folded myself into. I feel like this is pigeon. I guess I feel like an old person. I'm kind of like holding my back as I'm trying to stretch. I wish. I'm not that flexible right now. I'm nowhere near. Alright, friends. I'm going to stop stretching there before I hurt myself, but I probably should do a stretching stream at some point because that was not good. But anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me, keeping me company for the past 16 weeks of mat Pilates that I have been doing. I've streamed every single workout that I've done for this class. So they're on my Twitch. The majority of them are on my YouTube at this point in time because it's been a long semester, a very long semester. But they're all on there in my description if you want to check out my other. How many of these workouts have I done? Okay, so this is the 30-second workouts. I did combine a couple of the workouts into, like I did 2 of the workouts in one day, so there's probably at least like 28 other streams of me doing mat Pilates on my YouTube if you're curious. I would say that I watch TikTok videos and I screenshot them and then do their workouts, but I don't actually use TikTok. Like I don't post anything there. And I try not to like be on TikTok a lot because I feel like it is just like a big like time suck for no reason. But yeah, I need to start doing different workouts than these. I need to go back to it. Also, if you look at my YouTube, there's a lot of other past workout streams where I'm not doing mat Pilates. But anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate you all for keeping me company. If you're also going through finals like me, good luck. We're almost there. If you're not, you're very lucky. I hope you are doing better than we're all doing. That is a really interesting exercise suggestion. I'm not going to do that, but thank you. Anyway, I will see you all in the next one. Have a good rest of your night or morning, wherever you're located. Bye.